one. I bet. Intro time. Just finished listening to this podcast. It is currently Sunday, September 18th. So, this episode was filmed before episode 25, so it's just coming out later. This intro is going to be longer than usual because I wrote a lot of shit that I have to talk about. So we'll just get started. Currently a little buzzing. It's my last day of drinking until October 22nd, which is when I go to Mexico to get my tolerance back up. But yeah, essentially the next 4 weeks, I think it's like 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, no more alcohol. Just gotta be healthy. Just maybe a little more weed, shrooms one time, but I won't do that on the podcast. So let's start with today's episode. We have Isaiah, the W Riz God, one of my funniest friends, and the homie Haley, the H Dog. We had a good podcast. Today was the day after Josh's birthday. That's when we filmed the podcast. I don't agree with Isaiah. For whatever reason, he gets mad when I don't agree with him, which I always find funny. I love Isaiah, though. He's the homie. During the podcast, as I was listening to it, I think I didn't repeat it as much as last time, but I did say life is hard and how much I love about that shit like 4 or 5 times. And I think I noticed they were starting to get annoyed. So I was like, I'm just going to try to shut up. And I did black out in this podcast. Not gonna lie. I think I blacked out for like 40 minutes of the podcast. My body was just on autopilot, trying to make sure I survive this podcast. Another thing I noticed is that I breathe. I breathe a lot when I go like, excuse me. Just trying to catch my breath, Dang, bro. Most purest form of Ozzy's Library on episode 26. So I had to tell myself, like, when I was listening to like some other podcasts, like, Ozzy, just shut up and let them speak. I noticed all the loud parts were on me, which I thought was really funny. But thank you. There was a part where we were saying like, how much we compliment each other. Excuse me, I'm gonna finish this beer. There's a part where we like compliment each other. Thank you, Isaiah and Haley. Saying nice things about me. Feels good, Feels fucking good. And what I just thought was funny too, like, we all essentially said the same thing about each other, like, when we were nice. Or at least that's how I interpreted it. But, yeah. I got, okay. I got a couple more things left on my notes. This shit is starting to hit. I just spit out my liquor. That was tough. Sucks for everyone who had to hear that. I'm not drinking that shit. 818 by Kylie Jenner. Maybe at first it wasn't the worst. I just tried it. I spit it out. Not delicious. Sorry, Haley, for calling you Sarah. And that time I meant it. So, in the beginning of the podcast, it was just a joke. This time, when I called it to you like an hour in, my bad, bruh. My bad. Listen, guys. Listen, I care about everyone who listens to this podcast. Nicotine, vape pens, they're not good for you. Not healthy, none of that shit. It really isn't good for you. You can't have those chemicals from the fucking vape pen going into your lungs. It's not good for you. Long term, it's not good for you. And I'm not putting any disrespect to anyone who does smoke nicotine. You have every right to do what you want. But we gotta go more natural. Smoke cigarettes. Smoke cigars. The most natural form of tobacco. The healthiest version. Yeah, sure, it's the strongest, but it's the healthiest. You're not getting those fucking chemicals you're getting from a stupid vape pen. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Come on. Be healthy. But you guys have every right to do whatever you want with your own life, so I don't give a fuck. Cigarettes, though. More natural. Cigars. More natural. Anyways, just 3 more, just 4 more things to say. I got a new phone. 256 gigabytes. Wasn't supposed to happen this soon, except my phone broke. So I had to get a new phone. But I think after episode 26, which I'm going to start planning, doing more episodes and shit, this is when the new things come. I might take a while to upload another episode, because I'm just going to try to do the photo shoot, do more research, and record it. So after this, I have a good feeling it's just going to take a while to make a new episode. But if not, it will just be the same as always. But, just bear with me, I guess. That's the new phone. Shout out to Haley. You're a good karaoke, You could karaoke really good. And so can Isaiah. Hey, yo, Isaiah, where the tomatoes at? Anyways, last thing I have here on my notes, which I thought was funny. Like I said, I blacked out for a good half of this podcast. And as I was listening to the end of the podcast, I noticed that fucking Haley put an outro on YouTube, which I just thought was funny. And I started laughing. She put a fucking outro on her podcast. On my podcast. On the podcast. It was fun. It was funny. And besides that, this episode was just great. I had a good time listening to it. Again, because I don't remember most of it. I wasn't acting stupid like the one before. So, overall, fun podcast. I really like having 2 of you guys just talk and all that shit. My mic was loud, but it is what it is. But, besides that, join the giveaway. That's still going on. When this podcast comes out, we'll just upload it, I guess, tomorrow. Tomorrow, Tuesday. We'll find out after I finish this. Monday. It will come out Monday at 12. Yeah, Monday at 12. This podcast will come out at. This podcast will be called Mud People, because if you make it to the end of the podcast, you understand why. But I don't know, I just found it funny when she said Mud People. That shit was funny. I'm trying something new. You guys will find out what that is too. I'm about to edit. I'm not finished after this. I still have to edit one more thing, but I'm confident. I am confident. That being said, join the giveaway on episode 25th. It ends on the Friday. I think it's 9/23 is when it ends. Let me check the date. Yes. September 23rd. That's when the podcast giveaway ends. $50 Amazon gift card. Join it for money. Just like the post, follow me, and tag a friend. That being said, Mud People, episode 26. Shout out to Haley and Isaiah. It was a fun episode. I had a good time from what I can remember. Hopefully we'll do another one soon. But yeah, I'm Ozzy. Ozzy's Library, episode 26. For real, thank all of you guys for listening. And have a good night. Bye.
Ozzy's podcast. What are we going to talk about? His life.
And what are we going to talk about? His wife.
Okay. Like it's recording?
Yeah, but I could just edit it and it'll start whenever.
Okay.
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Should I do my warm up voice?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I guess. Okay.
Sing.
Oh my god.
Was that a fart?
Ew, it's stinky over here.
Stinks good.
Dude, I'm so glad.
He was gonna eat the fuck out of those chips.
One of my insecurities is farting around people, bro.
Sometimes I have to fart at the gym.
I don't fart around people.
Like the pre-workout toots.
I only fart around people if I know it's quiet.
Hello. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Well, it's on, so we can start it.
I like when I'm able to hear myself. Huh?
Okay.
I like when I'm able to hear myself.
Yeah, can I have
We don't have them. That's why.
I could bring it out. Do you want it though?
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
We only have one
only
headset that'll connect.
Well,
Okay.
if you want it.
Yeah, bring it out.
Or we can switch off maybe.
Yeah.
I like hearing myself.
Hey, it's on.
Yikes.
Ozzy.
Do you want to do a duet for the podcast?
Maybe. We can do it at the end maybe.
No, we can start it off with the intro.
Oh, okay.
Ozzy.
Life.
That was the end. I thought that was a good little.
And
little
what do we see running
There's
around?
like a hole in there that you can connect it to.
Little mice.
You can connect it.
And what do we
In there.
preach
I need to go
to?
back.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Praise, praise, praise.
And what do we like to eat? Cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice.
And what's that buzzing in my ear?
It's
A damn fly.
it's a lice.
Lies.
And you try to swap the fly, but it disappears.
Disguise.
And then it goes into disguise, and you can't see his eyes.
And then he says his goodbyes.
Because we killed him.
And now he's asleep. His lullaby.
May he rest in peace.
Rest in piss. What is that? Is that a chip?
It's a chip.
Why you put it everywhere where I can hit it?
Okay, you want to start it off with the headphones?
Yeah, go for it. Alright, what do you want to talk about? Yeah, make it like a nice, good
What'd you say?
podcast.
What'd you say?
I said, what do you want to talk about? You gotta make it like a nice, good
Yeah.
podcast. Good discussion.
Well, some podcasts, like, I don't know.
Well, it doesn't have to be like a crazy topic, but I mean like something we just talk about. I feel like it's better when it's just something like more natural.
Do you know how to connect this?
No, I have no clue. Yo, Ozzy, how do you connect
Hey,
this?
Oz.
What's up?
How do you connect this?
You connect it into the thing.
What thing?
The mic?
Give me 1 second.
Do I unconnect this?
No, you don't have to. Give me that cable.
Oh.
Oh.
This is my web.
Hello?
Do you hear something?
No.
You should be able to. That's the first.
Hello? I don't hear anything. Hello?
Sorry, I'm saying.
It's me.
Oh my god, that mic is so high.
After all these years, you'd like to meet to go over
Hello?
everything.
How about now?
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Wow,
Wow, sounds nice. Yeah.
Nice.
I love hearing my voice.
Yeah, me too.
Just joking.
Hey, where's my
I
microphone?
like to hear it at least.
You
so,
fell on
like,
the floor.
I don't know. It sounds kind of cool.
Oh, bro.
It feels cool hearing myself talk.
Hey, where's
Okay.
my phone? Can someone call
I
it?
thought you just had it.
I did just have
Is
it
this
back.
mine? The fuck? How the fuck did you get my phone?
I grabbed your phone from you.
What the fuck? That was mine? I thought you grabbed yours.
No, I
I
didn't.
took my phone, but I
Okay,
didn't.
we could start this right
It's
now.
like an ASMR.
You know,
I was
actually,
listening to it.
I was gonna do an ASMR
I
special.
was doing that like on the first podcast I was here.
I remember actually.
Yeah.
No.
Do you want
no.
to?
'Cause I
Do
had
you want to
the
hear me
headphones
do? Do you want to hear me eat the chips?
Yeah. Eat the chips. My name's Joe.
Hey, can someone call my phone?
I got you.
Hello, and welcome to Ozzy's ASMR. Dude, oh my god, I love ASMR.
I hate ASMR.
Why?
I hate ASMR.
But you're doing it right now. Call my phone.
So sick. Like when I was listening to myself, that's one of the times I was kind of like relaxing.
It could be relaxing. I just find it really cringy because, like, when I'm under an influence and I do ASMR, like, I sound really stupid. Like the last one I just did.
I like the. It sounds like so professional.
Did you hear me? Did you hear me swallow the water?
Yeah. Do a little closer maybe, or try to swallow louder. Pause.
Pause.
We didn't hear it because this motherfucker laughed.
Well, I heard it, bro.
I didn't.
You heard it. Call my phone.
It sounds like noise cancellation kind of,
Almost.
and then it's just like only what you're saying or what you're hearing. Is
Okay. Did you call us fun?
I'm calling you right now.
So where you were at?
Have you seen
Bathroom, maybe? It's fine. I'll find it. Just help me look for it before you guys leave.
Okay.
Alright, we
Have
got.
you heard of the? I forgot what it's called. Dude, it sounds exactly like that. That's crazy.
Right here.
I forgot what it's
Oh
called.
my
It's
God.
videos on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, wait. Let's do the Ozzy's theme song to beginning.
Oh my
Dude,
God,
I
we
wanna
already
make a theme song so bad.
I am Ozzy, and this is my life. Doo doo.
Okay, that's gonna be a soundbite.
Okay.
That'll be like the transition for like the rest of the podcast.
Okay, perfect.
So this is gonna be the 26th episode.
Damn. Isn't
Wow,
there
it's a
another
lot.
episode?
Yeah, well, it's because I just made the 24th, but I want
shit,
you
you-
guys, I want you,
Oh, yeah,
Yvonne, and Edson to be the 25th.
Oh, that's
Dude,
gonna be
it's
so
about
fun.
to mark a year since I did
Yeah,
that
that's crazy.
episode.
And I was on that first one too.
Yeah,
right?
you were on the first one.
Wow.
That's why
Everyone
I
needs
want
to-
you, Yvonne,
I mean,
and
that's
Edson to
why-
be on the second year.
Yeah, that's cool.
And-
All right, guys. Well, we have to say our names first.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, we
You
have
just skip that part.
we have we have we have Sarah. I'm just kidding. That's why I was laughing.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Yeah. I'm just kidding.
I saw it coming.
So we have Haley and we have Isaiah. We're gonna try to get a quick one in today. What do you want to talk about, Haley?
I don't know. Well, I'll tell you where we're at right now.
Okay, where we're at.
So we were just at a party, a little get together for Josh's birthday.
Happy birthday, Josh.
Happy birthday, Josh.
My boy.
They invited some friends over and we just hung out. We did some karaoke. So
I think the karaoke is like one of the funnest parts,
Yeah, it's
and especially at the end.
yeah.
Yeah, the last one.
Like more vibes. Like,
Yeah.
Everyone that, I guess everyone a little more outgoing and like, you know, just.
I just like to
Having a
sing
good
when like
time,
I'm
like-
under influence.
You know
Like
what?
Stephanie and Sir Lolly singing at the end.
Hmm.
They were like the ones that were kind of mainly like sitting down most of the time.
But they
Like, you know,
had they
being
still had a
chill.
good time.
I know they had a good time, but it's like it's nice to see that they eventually got up in front of everyone and like singing. That
Mhm.
shit can be kind of like nerve wracking for some people or like
yeah.
embarrassed and stuff. So like to see that like almost everyone.
Remember when
It's just
Isaias
cool.
gave the speech for fucking Yvonne and Brianna's birthday? I'm
Yeah.
not like judging Isaias. It was
That's
just
funny.
it was really funny.
Yeah,
I had a good time.
bro is the main character.
He was the
Because like
main.
no one was listening and
He-
he was just going and going and like. Well, everyone was gonna listen to him whether they liked it or not.
I remember I have the video when Issa was talking and I just see Edson and Yvonne's face look at me. It was just like what,
Like,
bruh?
what the fuck?
Yeah, bruh. I mean, that was probably one of the funnest ones. You know what I realized, Haley? I was thinking about it like the other day. Like, for me at least, I was like, we never know realistically when the last party is gonna be. You know, because I had a really fun time at your guys' party. That shit was like one of the funnest ones I've ever been to.
Thanks.
Mostly because like I just don't have to stress about it, and I know mostly everyone there, so it was fun. But like it's just not gonna happen again because you guys don't live there anymore. But like I was thinking, and I told Isaiah this, like I want to throw like I wanted my last party to be called like Ozzy's last party. Fuck, I don't even want to tell this to like anyone on the podcast, but I guess they'll know now. But like I want to throw like a party, probably like in a year or two. But like it starts during the daytime. It starts like at 12 o'clock. It ends at 5.
Sorry, I hear the sound of this.
Yeah, it starts at 12, like during the noontime. It ends at 5. We take a 4-hour break, and then it starts at 4
Oh,
at
that
9
shit-
o'clock,
That shit's crazy.
and like it ends at like 5 in the morning. But like,
That's a really long time.
oh, it is a long time. But like, I hopefully in the future I'll be able to do that.
I think you could.
Yeah, and I feel like I pulled it off, cause yeah.
No way.
What do you guys want to be for Halloween?
I wanted to be the Joker. I've been wanting.
I think-
wanted to be the Joker for a while.
I think you could pull the Joker off.
I'd have to like keep my hair long.
Keep it
Yeah,
long.
I know.
Does it bother you when it's hot? And
Yeah. It
especially
bothers
you,
me in
because
general.
like you have longer hair than us, so like,
Even if it's not.
Yeah.
Hot, it's annoying.
does it bother
yeah,
you?
sometimes.
Does like
Yeah.
your neck get really hot, like right there in like the back area and shit, like where your hair
Yeah, sometimes.
like, now that my hair's a little longer, like this hair that's here sometimes when it's
Haley,
just
can I
hot,
get some?
that shit gets so annoying, and it gets like a lot hotter. It feels like on my neck.
I still feel bad that I judge you.
yeah,
on
guys, let
this.
me tell you a story.
Yeah.
So we were at a little, actually, I'll tell you few stories from that party. It wasn't really a party. It was, well, I guess it kind of was, but, just like a friends gathering, which I wasn't really friends with any of them, besides like you guys. And,
Today.
no, the one in San Diego.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And Ozzy was like, what'd you say?
I was like more not judging you guys. Okay. I'm being honest. I was judging you guys a little bit. Mostly because I just care about you guys. So I just don't want you guys to use this. Even
Well,
though
honestly,
I'm using it.
it's fine if you judge me for putting back.
Well, I don't want to judge you.
Okay, wait. So, but we're talking about nicotine,
Yeah.
vapes, whatever.
Uh-huh.
And he was just like, I don't know why you guys do that, blah blah blah. And I was like, I don't know, I just like it. but it's not like I was mad at you for that because all my friends told me to stop too.
Mm-hmm.
So, not the only one.
It's just that, like, I feel like I shouldn't say that, mostly because it's just not my life. Like, you have every right to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, it is bad though.
It is bad.
Good for the head, bad for the heart.
Yeah, but like, it is good for the head, dude.
Keep the girl happy here.
Yeah, but like at your old parties, like taking these are so fire because like it just give me like a head rush and like
Yeah.
it just like make me stay awake, you know?
Yeah.
Like
It's just
like not to sound weird or anything, but I feel like without this right now, I probably won't be able to do the podcast because like it just helps me focus. It's nice, and I felt the effects of this because like when I spar and shit, like I get tired really quickly, and I noticed that only happens like after I smoke this.
Mm-hmm.
So like next Thursday, that's when my sparring days are. Like I have a good feeling I'm gonna get tired really quickly, but I'm not saying like that's a bad thing, you know.
Yeah.
You know, you could do whatever you want. It's your life.
Thanks.
But this is fire though. Like, I'm not gonna disrespect this. This shit is really good. It's just that
I was gonna quit last week
But what happened?
when I died.
But then it comes back into her life.
And I realized, this is my realization, this is my, what is it, like, haha moment?
Yeah.
That I was addicted.
Oh yeah, no, we know, we know.
Okay,
And
but,
not to sound rude or anything, but like I always just found it funny. Remember when we went hiking on Torrey Pines?
uh-huh.
It was like 8:30 or 9 in the morning, and you're just laying down, just like. And I wasn't judging you, but it was just funny. Like,
Honestly,
you know.
it's a really bad habit, though, because the first thing I do, well, actually not the first thing, like, 30 minutes after I wake up, after I eat breakfast and stuff, I'll hit it. Okay.
No, but like it's not.
And then I'll take it to work and hit it, and then I'll be off of it for like 8 hours.
It's easier to tell us when you
Sorry.
And then and then I'll be off of it for 8 hours, and then on my way home I'll hit it, and then before I go to sleep I'll hit it.
Well, you shouldn't feel bad because like.
At least that's not too bad.
Yeah,
it's not like crazy. Like it's pretty often throughout the day, but it could be worse.
Cause
Yeah.
like.
You have your breaks and stuff, so I feel like that's still good.
Cause I'm like when I smoked weed like every day, like I was really addicted to smoking weed. Like I know I have an addictive personality, so like when I smoked weed, I smoked that shit every day. Got home from work, smoke. Got home from the gym and practice, smoke. Like that's all I did. So like, for me at least, like I just knew I had to take a break from this shit, cause like it's just bad for me. I get lazy. Like I just don't like to be lazy. I like to get stuff done, you know.
It's just hard because all my friends have nicotine,
Mm-hmm.
and not like you guys or anything, but like all my other friends, and I just want to hit it too, so I just keep buying them.
The only reason I like is like I like to take it when like you guys are around, cause like I don't get it that often, and I don't mind that I don't get it that often. So
That's
like,
a good thing. You shouldn't get it too often.
yeah, but like right now.
We do not support nicotine, guys.
Oh yeah,
Do we-
nicotine is not good for you.
We think it's an unattractive quality.
Unless I get a sponsor.
Ooh.
Unless I get a sponsor, shout out, come on Lucy, sponsor me. Besides a sponsor, yeah, nicotine is not good for you. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. I don't know the number, but do you like? And I hate to ask this question, but like, do you ever plan to stop or like, what's up?
I don't know. I'm debating about it. Maybe after this New Year's. Maybe New Year, New Me. Maybe
Sounds
after
alright.
because it's the holidays. I want to be going to the parties and hitting it. I don't want to stop during the prime months. So.
No, I know what you mean. Like,
Yeah, it's fucking hot.
cause I just recently. Oh, yeah. I know for me, like I said, like I have an addictive personality. So like no matter what I do,
Personality.
I do have that.
What is that?
When you're just addicted to something that you like I'm addicted to fighting.
Personality?
Yeah.
How does that make you your personality?
No, cause
Wouldn't
yeah.
it just be you're addicted to something?
Well, yeah, but like it's a
That's
personality.
like when people are like, oh, I just have a flirty personality. Nah, motherfucker, you're a hoe.
Damn, bro.
That's not true because I have a 30 personality. I'm not a hoe.
Oh my god, flirty personality? Well, I don't mean it obviously like literally like you're a hoe, but like...
This shit's off.
Some more than
That was
others, I think.
against feminism.
But flirty? No, because a guy can say he's a flirty personality. Flirty personality, really? That's not a thing.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I agree with Haley here.
Yeah, how's that a thing?
Because like maybe just people like to flirt.
I just like to have the compliments to me,
Yeah, they compliments are fire.
but I don't expect anything out of it.
It's just flirting, you know.
Can you?
He's only agreeing. Oh my god.
Fuck you, bitch. no, I'm agreeing with like the side that I think is right, bruh.
Yeah, fuck you, Isaiah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
All
think you're
my people out there are gonna support me.
So you're gonna say people who have a flirty
I don't-
personality are hoes?
Ooh.
That's kind of rude. It's
To
kind
get my
of a
point across,
generalization.
I literally just
That's
said
not
right
a
now
point
that I don't
across.
think
It's kind
you
of
can
rude.
actually have
And
a flirty personality.
would you say that about men?
Yeah, I literally just said earlier a guy can say that. It's not about feminism.
I don't think that's true though. I don't because I
It's
feel
'cause
like
you
I'm.
feel like you have a flirty personality.
I think I have a flirty
you don't want it to
personality,
be
but
true.
I don't make out with them after the end of the night.
Well, obviously, I'm not saying.
So that
like
doesn't make
has
me
to be
a
like
that doesn't make me a hoe
Oh
though.
my god! I just said I don't mean it literally like a hoe. It's just like
I don't get
Wait,
it.
what's your point here?
I just don't think there's such thing as like actual flirty personality.
No, but I could almost
Like,
believe
I
that.
understand what they mean by that.
Okay, yeah.
But I don't think that like that's not your personality.
I see what you mean now.
Like,
Yeah.
It's not.
It's just a
the-
part
It's a
of-
part. Yeah,
part of
it's
your
a part.
Your personality. It's you like compliments or you like to.
Well, I mean, don't you like
But it's the same
compliments?
thing as
But I'm not
saying-
saying. But I'm saying it's not a flirty personality. That's not your personality. You just.
But that's the same
like
thing
that.
as
It's an
saying if
action.
you have a funny personality, you're not gonna be funny all the time.
Yeah.
You have an energetic personality. You're not gonna be energetic every day. You have different personalities
I
besides just
suppose.
one.
Now I'm like finding a hard time who to agree with.
Like energetic and flirting is.
What are we?
Energetic consists of many other actions and like things that you're doing. Flirting is flirting.
Yeah, but what if you're energetic
Romantic
and floating?
personality would consist of flirting,
Uh-huh.
not energetic. It's like, oh, I have such a soccer personality,
That's way different though.
but that's one thing you're supposed to
Soccer
really
is a
talk about.
sport.
That consists
Flirting
of
is
other
part
things.
of a personality trait.
Flirting is one action that you also perform that consists of other actions.
Well,
I don't think it's a personality.
I'm not persuaded, so.
It's alright.
Yeah, not gonna
Sometimes
lie.
it's better when you're a little more open-minded to it.
I am minded.
I feel like we're open in mind.
Why am I biased?
Yeah.
Because you don't agree with me.
That doesn't make me biased. I listened to
You wanna-
I listened to your argument, and
fair enough, fair enough.
the argument was not
Yeah,
valid.
I just
so.
don't. Is that your phone? No,
What?
no, I just don't think it's like a personality.
No, I know what you mean.
But I do agree that people can be like that, and like, obviously, I take back what I said. It doesn't make them a hoe. Like, it is just like it's
Haley,
just what they like to do and shit like that.
did we win? I feel like we won this conversation.
I think we won.
Yeah, I think we won this conversation. I'm pretty excited. Dude, this is fun.
This is fun.
Who do you want to talk shit about?
Oh, I forgot to tell you my other part of the story.
Yeah.
So we were at the.
How we even get to this?
I don't even remember, bro. We
I
just
think you said no. 'Cause
okay. Start from the beginning, because I kind of forgot.
So yeah, so it was talking about nicotine.
Oh yeah, nicotine.
Wait.
Can I tell my side?
Huh?
just
Can I tell my
what-
side of? Okay, yeah, you
Of
can
what?
tell.
'cause I honestly
Nicotine
forgot
and
where we
shit?
left off.
Oh, the nicotine story was over. Do you want to continue on?
You were just talking about it though.
I thought it was
I
over.
don't. No, I thought you were still.
Yeah, you were just talking about it.
No,
Like, you didn't finish. It was
Yeah.
it
like
was
a story.
finished. Anyway,
It wasn't.
different
I don't even know
different
what the
thing,
story
but
was.
same setting. When Ozzy judged us for hitting nicotine.
Okay, yeah,
What?
Judge.
It's
in
not more-
quotation.
it's not like-
a big deal. It's not. No, it's not a big deal.
Okay.
But anyway,
Well, you bring it up
this
every
guy,
time.
this
Yeah.
guy there, that we're not really friends with, but he's like friends with you guys.
Oh.
I know you're talking
I know you're talking about.
And I have two sisters, Sarah and Emma,
Mhm.
and he whispered to Emma and was like, "By the way, I think you're prettier than your sisters." And Emma told me afterwards, and I was like, "What the fuck, dude?"
So what bothered you? Like more like he said that to her, or like you guys weren't as pretty as your sister.
I just think it's kind of rude. We're sisters.
Go for
It's
it.
like anything. Like if I would go to Isaiah and be like, "Isaiah, by the way, I think you're so much cuter than Ozzy." It's kind of like there's no reason to say that. You
So
know,
it's like
just
you thought it was
just
like
say
unnecessary.
Yeah.
just say
I
you're
agree with that.
cute. You know, there's no reason to compare someone.
I
else.
see what you mean now,
Put
yeah.
someone else down for that,
That's
and
fair.
especially like we're sisters. It's like
I kinda
you know, like
agree
you
there.
grow up and you're compared all the time.
Oof.
So it's just like kind of weird.
Who's-
It really wasn't that big a deal. Like I don't fucking care. But I just thought that was like an
You just
unnecessary.
didn't really appreciate it.
So
It was
then-
just rude, like you said, right?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. They can, but whatever. Like I'm not gonna hold a grudge over that.
I have a question. Who's the middle sister? Who do you think is the middle sister?
Middle sister.
Yeah.
Like
Because I knew you and your sister were like born on the same day or some shit, right? You guys are twins. Yeah, yeah. Do you guys like consider? Do you guys consider yourselves like one of you guys is like as like a middle sister?
Like, or like one's like the older one.
Well, Sarah's older, but I don't consider myself like middle. Plus, Emma would be middle child because there's Mason too.
Yeah.
Oh shit, huh?
I said Emma.
Yeah, you guys have a brother, huh?
Yeah.
I was
Dang.
gonna say, I feel like they're both a little closer to Sarah.
Emma and Sarah.
Or I know, actually,
Emma's closer to me.
I was gonna say Mason is like closer to Sarah. I feel like.
I don't know. But anyway, finish the story. So then, as we were leaving, I was like, "Hey, I heard what you said to Emma," and then he just walked away, and I was like, "Okay." And then I was like, "I take back my happy."
Did Emma tell you, or you heard?
Emma told me.
Oh.
I was like, "I take back my happy birthday," and then he didn't want to be confronted by it, so then we just left because Isaiah was pushing me out the door. In the end, that's
She
the
was about to
story.
beat him up. I had to hold her back.
Dang,
There
that's
was, like,
right.
There's like pure rage.
It was like hard to hold her back, huh? Yeah.
I had
And
like
then-
marks all over me.
Oh my
like, a
God.
Black eye.
Yeah.
My
What?
shirt was torn.
What?
And then next party, he just
Yeah.
ignored us the entire time, which was like weird. Like, I mean, I guess it's not that weird, but like, it's
The
also
next
like,
party was the one. Sorry, interrupt. The next party was the one that was here, right?
yeah.
I had a really great time that weekend. That was like that shit was fucking
Oh, that was
fun.
I
Yeah.
think.
Not hosting.
Part of it was because he was chilling with like Kathy,
Mhm.
and the event prior to that was
Yeah.
like we were there and like
Yeah.
you guys thought.
Do you guys find
were
it
mad.
stressful when you guys host shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
I've never hosted shit, but I would.
I'm glad you have. I'm glad you haven't.
Yeah, I'm glad either.
This shit is not worth it.
But honestly,
I'm not saying it's not worth it. It's
No.
worth it.
I think it's worth
It's just
it
a lot.
because it's really nice to be in your house and be in like a comfortable environment,
Uh-huh.
and then everyone leaves and you get to stay and sleep in your own bed, and you can like do whatever you want and not feel the pressure of like how am I getting home, whatever.
Mm.
The only thing that sucks is like buying shit, you know, and then
Yeah.
cleaning up.
What do you think you guys have spent in like your guys'? Cause you guys did your parties more often than mine.
Like closer together.
Yeah, like
Like-
your guys was like
Like
from
those
what I
parties
counted, it was like
that
once a
were-
month or sometimes twice in the month.
Yeah, it's because this was the last few months my mom was going to
Yeah, that's
Utah
true.
back and forth.
And then
Yeah.
you were gonna leave.
Yeah.
Do you guys like? I can't imagine like what my life would be without my parents, but like, what's your guys' life without your parents?
I'm gonna be honest.
Cause it could be. I'm gonna assume like it's hard. Like you grew up with them, dude.
Honestly,
Like,
I'm gonna be honest. It's not that hard.
oh shit.
I'm chilling. No offense to my parents or anything. Like I love my mom and stuff, and my dad. But it's not as hard as I thought it would be. It was hard the first like 2 days.
It's just like doing the extra things, how like dish it. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Like I'm spoiled with my mom. Like I love her so much, but like I still buy my own groceries, and I'm trying to be as much as an adult as I can be. But like,
more independent.
yeah, but like, like the things I don't do is like wash the dishes and wash my clothes. Like those are the only
No,
things.
but
That's the
listen.
things that you'd
When
have
I
to
lived
do.
with my parents, my dad folded my laundry for me,
Mhm.
and we washed our clothes. Every once in a while, we'd empty the dishwasher, but like I did nothing for the last like year or two that I was living there. But I really just like I don't know.
Yeah, cause I told my mom like,
It's
dude,
not that hard for you
It's
to do
not
that.
that hard.
I told my mom like, cause I like pray to God and I hope if everything goes well, like I want to have my own house by like 23, 25, but like I don't want to leave my parents, you know.
You what?
Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah,
wanna leave them?
I don't want to leave them. Like I want to move in with them, but like I want to do my own shit. Cause my two roommates, that at least as of now that I have planned, I just want to have Carlos and Damien live with me. But like I told them like, hey, like if I move out in like 3 to 5 years, like you know, like what's up? And I just get sad because like you know, like it's not that like what they do for me. I love my parents.
Like you're getting your own house.
Yeah.
Like that, but
I think it's easier because I have Sarah with me,
Yeah, I bet.
and like,
Cause like I'd love to move in with my brother and all that, but like I just like I want to do my own thing. Like I have my own shit to do, you know.
yeah.
Like it's just hard, but you know the time will come when I just leave my parents as much as I don't want to.
that's true.
But like I'd rather just have them like move back where they be.
Them as close, like, with you.
I want them
Not physically, like, you know, the relationship you guys have,
Hmm.
communication, all that stuff. Like,
like I just want them to go back to their hometown, you know.
oh, really?
Yeah, cause like
So they're happier
Where's their
over there,
hometown
they're
at?
doing their
Mexico.
And they want to go back.
Dude, there's just so much to talk. Like
You guys have lived here your whole life.
I've lived in Oceanside, and then I moved to this house. I think they're around 6th or 7th grade.
Oh,
But like my parents, it's just that like they've been here for like 20 plus years.
that's a long time.
So when I went to Mexico, I was like, this isn't my home. Like as much as I love going to my hometown, like this isn't my home.
I mean, yeah, you grew up.
Yeah, I grew up here, and like
yeah.
my first thought when I came, like one of my first thoughts when I came back, I was like, holy shit, my parents did this for like 20 plus years, bruh. And then like now as I grow older, like I want my parents to go back home, you know, like they sacrificed so much for me. Like I just want them to I want them to go home, you know? Like I love that they're here, and I fucking love that they take care of me and all that shit, but like at this point, like
You want it more as, like, in a way where
I
it's,
think-
like, not that they're here, like, for you.
yeah, like
Because of you.
they work so
take
hard.
care of you,
Yeah.
and, like, do more for you. You want
Yeah.
them to, like,
They work so hard to get us where we're at, and like I think at this point in my life, like I just want them to go back and visit their family.
And they want to go back.
They don't want to, cause I'm
Wow.
here, cause of me and my
but you don't
brother.
want them to, like, that be the reason.
Yeah, cause like me, my dad and Carlos one day we were sitting here just watching some fights, and my dad was drunk, and he told my friend Carlos like, hey, like if the U.S. were to go to war, I would go to war for the U.S. because my son's here. He wants to
Was he
protect
drunk?
me. Yeah, I was drunk,
Alright.
but I still
But
believed him.
yeah, it's still
Yeah,
true.
yeah, cause like
Which-
dude, Carlos made me cry.
Really, why? Talking to you?
Yeah, I was on. I was like getting off of shrooms. Yeah, but like I just realized how much my mom and dad cared for me, and I just started crying. Why are we getting so fucking like personal and shit? Yeah, it was fun though. Like, yeah, taking shrooms was fun.
I love shrooms.
Did you? How many times have you taken it?
Once.
How'd you? How was your first time?
It was amazing.
It was amazing,
It was
huh?
a very euphoric experience.
What about like your head, like thinking about it, if that makes sense?
I have nothing. I love it.
Yeah. When did you take it?
A few months ago.
Yeah, I took mine like around a month or two ago. It was pretty good. I liked the head high because I was just thinking about shit. And then once I was coming down from the high, I went to a party, and I was just smiling for like 4 hours straight.
Yeah, like I was just,
Really?
I was super happy and stuff.
That's how
like
I
that.
felt like when I get really high though. Like at the podcast, bro.
Oh yeah. It's like a different kind of high though.
Uh-huh.
It
Yeah,
is.
I
It's
know,
a
that's
fucking.
the same.
It's a huge
But I mean,
mental
like, you were
high,
saying, like, you're just smiling.
dude. I was
like
4
that,
hours
I'm,
straight.
like, high.
For 4 hours straight, I was just smiling. It was amazing. I'm gonna take it again. I'm gonna do it in the beginning of October. But I think mushrooms are cool.
Yeah.
Like I feel like you should take that like every, you know,
I'd be
the
down to try it.
yeah.
Try it.
You and Yvonne should. I want to do like a mushroom party one time. That'd be fun. Yeah, but like it'd have to be like specific people, cause like
Sure.
I know there's certain people who just won't be able to handle it.
Well,
But-
microdosing.
I want to microdose so bad, but I don't think right now is a good time.
Wait, did you not microdose last time?
No, I took like 1.8 grams, I think.
Oh.
What about you? How much did you take?
To be honest, I don't know. We just split it up. We didn't have a scale or anything.
Did
We
were you
just-
still in reality, or were you like tripping
No,
a
it
lot?
was in reality.
Oh yeah, then you even
How do you
you.
feel like when it happened?
Just
You
felt-
said like it was like a euphoric.
Did you leave your body?
I wanna. Like,
No.
I did. It's not that I left my body. It's just that everything was in my brain. I was just thinking about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Like you're like locked in or something.
I was locked in my brain. Like
you were like in your head.
yeah, I told Carlos like when I came back into my body, it was just like all my consciousness was in my brain. And once I was starting, once I was starting to come back from that high, it was like I was getting used to being in my body again.
You became a little more conscious.
Yeah, and I was in Sprouts, bro. Sprouts was weird being like semi-high on mushrooms. I got tri-faded that day.
Really?
Yeah.
You
Drank mushrooms and smoked.
I did that once. Not with shrooms, but something else.
What was it?
I can blur it out if you want me to.
Okay. I did it with...
What time is that? So you were the one who did it? Okay.
Yeah.
16 minutes. How was that like?
Okay. I didn't really feel like I felt it. Well, I might have, but I was just so drunk that like I felt
so
like
you don't know what, like everything, or you felt more drunk.
Like I didn't know. I felt like I feel like I felt more drunk, but I don't know.
But it was all kind of.
Can I take a hit of that?
Yeah, and then like literally as soon as I went down, I was playing beer pong and I was just so dizzy.
Really?
Just because I was like, it was just crazy. Which I just feel like that was the alcohol. I just don't think I felt
it.
it.
Think like, so it was like the alcohol that was a lot more prominent.
Yeah, and I smoked a bit earlier too, so I was like, what the fuck.
I
do want to try it again though, without anything.
I want to try it. But in the most pure form. None of that stepped on shit, bro.
What do you want to do with it?
You just want
That?
Smoke it.
I want to, snort it.
Smoke it?
Snort.
Oh, snort it.
Yeah, you could smoke. Oh, that's crack, bro. Fuck that.
I don't want to smoke it.
Yeah, I'd never smoke it. That shit's so dangerous, bro. Dude, I got shit to do. Can I hit that? Isaiah. This shit's so addicting. What is this brand called? What is this brand called?
I actually don't know.
Well, I hope they sponsor me, bro. Oh, I'm sorry.
Well.
Anyways, what else were we talking about?
How did it feel though?
I don't want to talk about drugs anymore.
We don't have to. So, like, do you drive to school?
When I have class, only Tuesday and Thursday.
Damn.
I only have one in-person class.
Oh, dang. Is that the one you're with Isayasin?
No, that one's all online.
Dude, I didn't like online school.
It's alright. It's nice that you don't have to, like, spend your day in a classroom, whatever, you can do it in your own pace, but I like the social interaction.
Yeah.
I'm a little more engaged.
You go to San Marcos, right?
Yeah.
I heard that there was more people this semester.
I'm gonna transfer there.
Really? Yeah, there's a lot, bro. Like, last semester, like last year when I go to find parking, like where I park, it's like a big ass parking lot. Maybe I'd say like half of it would be filled up, like when it was really packed.
Are you speaking in the mic?
Huh?
Are you speaking in the mic?
I think so.
Yeah. Just get a little closer.
Okay. And then
Sorry.
and like this semester on like Monday or Tuesday when I went for my first day, dude, that shit was all packed. Like the whole thing.
Yeah.
There was, like no fucking way. And I was already like kind of late, like 10 minutes late. Once I got there, so it was like 10:40. My class was like 10:30, and I took like another like 10-15 minutes just looking for parking. Just going in circles like an idiot. Like
my friend Damien who goes there, he was like, dude, I think fucking San Marcos over admitted people.
Yeah, dude, that shit is.
Because he told me it was like packed, bro.
It's fucking a lot, and even now like when just walking around campus, like there's always so much more people, like compared to how it was, and I'm just like, damn, bro, this is a lot. You know, one of my classes, it's a lecture. It's like one of those bigger lectures, like in the big rooms, like in the movies and shit like that, and like where the rows are like curved and stuff like that, and the fat screen. And I got there like I was that day when I was looking for parking, so I got there a little later, and when I walked in, bro, like all the seats were taken, every single seat was taken, and there was like people along the side that were sitting on the floor, like taking the notes, and then there's like people
On the floor, bro?
Yeah.
But like,
off to the side, which isn't crazy.
but don't they like drop some of the classes like halfway or like a couple weeks into the semester?
Often they do that and stuff like that, but I'm sure like some people might. But for the most part, like all those people taking those classes are most likely because like they have to, or like because it's in there.
I'm excited to go back to school next semester.
Yeah,
I'm going back next semester, dude. I'm so excited. Because I'm like, the first 2 semesters, I went to school the first 2 semesters, but I took electives and they were all online. And like, after like the first 2 weeks, I woke up, did my classes, did all the homework. But like, after that, like, it just wasn't for me. It's just hard, bro. Like, online is just hard.
I don't really like it online.
Mostly because like I'm vulnerable. My bed's right there. I could sleep and log into classroom.
Exactly.
And I feel like for me, like,
And then if you don't have to log into the class,
Yeah. 'Cause,
you're
like,
not going to.
what I found out about myself recently is like, I don't like when life is easy. I like when life is hard. Because that way, when life is easy, I could just appreciate it more, you know?
I see, yeah.
So, like, I just like to do hard shit. That's why I do the shit that I do. A podcast is hard.
Yeah.
Like, realistically, it's hard.
It is.
Alright. Yeah, what happened? What happened, Haley?
Sorry. Never mind.
You're a bad.
I was getting in the groove.
I'm
and
sorry.
No. What
I'm
happened?
sorry.
What was funny?
I was
Go ahead and share it with
Yeah, share it with us.
I was just going through Hinge.
Oh.
Oh my god.
On one of my things that I have on my caption, it says, "You should not go out with me if," and then I say, "You have a peanut allergy, you have a dog allergy, or you have a cat allergy." And this guy said, "This is allergist, but I'm here for it."
What?
Or, I thought it was funny. Allergist, like racist, sexist, but it's an allergist.
Yeah, we get it.
You guys don't think it's funny?
No, it's not.
I
Yeah,
thought it was funny.
That's me. Yeah.
this guy, bro.
Goofy.
Goofy. What were we talking about?
You're talking about like you like doing hard shit.
Yeah,
And
just
I appreciate it.
life is hard. I like when life is hard. It just makes everything else easier, you know.
Interesting. That's a good perspective, though.
Hey, Haley, do you think your life could get hard?
What do you mean hard?
Just like tough, like shit, you know?
Like a lot.
Yeah, like when do you get stressed out and shit?
Hold on.
Haley, come on.
Wait, sorry, hold on, wait.
Don't ask her. No, don't talk to her anymore.
Dude,
Go ahead and change the
I
topic.
I needed to talk, bro. I need to go to the bathroom
sorry.
again.
You wanna go to the
Then
bathroom?
go again.
Yeah,
Okay, go to the bathroom with me and Isaiah will talk.
yeah, in a bit.
No, we're not.
This shit is fire, bro. Nicotine is fire. Listen, I'm gonna promote nicotine, bro. Nicotine companies sponsor me. Nicotine is fire, bro.
Name of it. Just go ahead and cut Haley out of this podcast.
No.
Just cut out everything she said.
Who do you hate the most? Haley.
Isaiah.
Oof.
You know that's not true. That's your answer.
That could be true.
It's not.
Oh, I'm gonna pass it to you, Haley.
It's actually the complete opposite.
My life could be hard.
No.
Yeah, Haley. What's hard about your
I
life?
really don't care.
What's hard about both of you guys' life? Look at this.
I don't think.
Yeah, no,
that
I'm not
life
saying.
really gets that hard when I like think about it. Obviously, there's days when I'm like, oh, like I was like stressed today, or like, oh, I had a long day, like shit like that. That I would label it as like a bad day, or like whatever, like I'm pissed off or whatever like that. But when I think about it, like I really don't have it hard at all, you know. So
Mhm.
it's just like little shit that, like little.
The little shit. Yeah, I know what you mean by the little shit. Yeah.
And I don't know, maybe just like when I become like stressed or something for whatever reason, I'm just like tripping over shit, like I'm just like annoyed or whatever. Like it's not really hard. That's just like when it's not
Easy.
easy. I'm just like tripping over shit or whatever, you know.
Can I ask you guys a question real quick?
Go for it, bro.
So, this guy says,
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm.
something I want to try with you is seeing how much shit we can get by telling every restaurant it's our birthday. And I
What?
want to say something funny back. And I was going to say, we can tell everyone,
We're not gonna help you with this.
Ozzy, come help me out.
I could
I was
try.
gonna tell everyone. I was gonna say, text them and be like, yeah, we can tell them we're celebrating our anniversary. But then I was thinking
That's
they're
bad.
not gonna give us free cake with that.
That's bad.
So,
That's
huh?
That's bad.
What?
That's bad.
That's a bad
Yeah,
joke.
it's like the worst.
Okay.
Worst time ever.
Just say it's like it's your birthday or something.
And then I was gonna be like,
Just say we already did that and it doesn't work.
and then my other joke was gonna be like, let's get some free cake at the restaurant or something like that. But
What?
well, it wasn't really a joke. But I want to
Yeah,
say
it
a
wasn't.
joke. I want
That's
to
the
say.
worst response.
wanna
Yeah,
say
it
a
wasn't a
joke.
joke, bro.
So can someone help me say a joke?
Just say knock knock. Just say knock knock.
Anyone?
No.
Yeah, what Isaiah's just saying. Knock knock.
Like knock knock, and then he's gonna say who's there, and then you're gonna be like not me.
Okay,
Bathroom
never mind.
time.
I'm just gonna change what I was
No,
saying.
Haley's on Hinge. This podcast is over.
No, it's not.
Yeah, to be honest, this past month I've been feeling very emotional.
Really, why?
I don't know. I'll tell you why. Actually, I do know.
I was gonna say, how do you not know? I think you would know.
I think because I just wasn't going out with anyone, like just hanging
you
out,
felt kind of lonely.
just hanging out with friends. I was just my social battery was very low.
I see.
So whenever I hang out with people, I regain my happiness.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd agree with that. Sometimes I feel like that. Not really like emotional that I'll feel, but sometimes I'll feel kind of like off or whatever, you know, like bored or like kind of lonely or something, you know.
Yeah.
Like not much interaction with other people. Like if you go a day with like not really talking to like anyone.
Yeah.
Like it's been a while since like you hang out with people or like in person interaction and stuff like that. And so like once you get that, you know, it's nice. Like it feels good.
Yeah.
So obviously, like when you're with your friends or whatever, like people you enjoy being around, like it's a good time, you know. It's like
Yeah.
you feel happy and everything. So like without that, it's like kind of like
Yeah.
You know what I was thinking the other day?
Huh.
I want to get you, your sister, and Emma, like all three of you guys on the podcast, and I want you guys to just start fighting.
Oh my god.
Like, I want to instigate something.
That's
I
funny.
so far I've instigated 2 fights. One of them was pretty bad.
I remember that.
Yeah, the second dude, Amber, if you're listening to this, I'm happy that I instigated a fight. But I want to instigate a fight between you, your sister, and Emma.
Go for it.
Well, I can't do it now, obviously.
Well, nah, I'm just saying, go for it.
But I want to. How often do you think Emma's gonna visit back?
Oh, actually, she's probably only gonna come
Well, I was
once
gonna say,
for New Year's, and then she's gonna go to work at Zion National Park.
Oh really?
So she'll be gone for quite a bit.
I was gonna say I think she'd visit a crazy amount of times, like if her parents are over there or stuff like that. And obviously for you guys to still visit, but I'd assume maybe just for like the holidays or something.
Yeah, cause I was gonna like, I keep forgetting to ask her, and I know how like advanced you have to place this shit. But like, I was gonna tell her like, hey, I'm gonna have a Halloween party if you wanna come.
Oh, she might be down actually.
Yeah, so like, I just need to tell her as soon as possible. I just been too lazy to text her.
Yeah, actually, I did want her to come for Halloween.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna see them next week actually.
What was that?
Sarah as well, or just you?
Just me.
What's so like? I'm not talking shit. I'm just asking like, what's so good about Utah?
I don't know.
Was there? Your
He just moved there. He just moved there just because there was a job opportunity there.
Oh, just for your dad.
Yeah, just my dad, and then they all followed him.
What does he do again?
I don't fucking know. He was in the military. He was retired. He just got a new job.
Dang.
It's part of the military too, but he's a civilian. So he's basically doing the same thing that he was doing in the military, but as a civilian now.
Like, cause I remember you were saying like how much you guys have moved in the past.
Mhm.
But do you guys think now like? Fuck. I forgot the question. Like what I was gonna ask, but like. You guys don't have fuck. I can't remember what I was gonna say.
There.
This
is too much. I could finish this though.
Yeah, you can. You should finish right.
I could finish it maybe.
Wait. Why did you like? Take
I just took a sip, bro. I just took a sip.
It just like it was a lot more for you. Like took longer.
No, I could take that. I could take it. You want me to chug this shit? I could do it, but like I could probably last like another 20 minutes. I don't want to black out again. Okay, I could do it though.
Okay, you can do it.
3, 2, 1.
He's chugging. What's it called?
MD 2020.
MD
Damn, that's a lot.
He didn't finish it.
And
I couldn't finish it, dude. Last week when I went to Google Feed Me,
Oh, you what? Oh,
yeah, I broke my record of how much I've drank in the night. Nah, I was texting Yvonne. I was like, dude, I drank so much that night. I drank 18 alcoholic drinks. I took 9 shots,
9 shots.
6 Jello shots, 1.5 tall cans, 2 cut waters, and a margarita.
That's so much.
It was a lot, dude.
To be honest, I'm good at 4 shots.
Really?
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm like good. Like today, I was honestly like already warmed up hella from that first shot, but then I'm able to like handle a lot more.
I used to actually be able to drink more, but I think because I lost some weight, I became more lightweight.
That's how I was. When I weighed like 266, and then I made my drop from like 225.
When you dropped weight, you became...
When I dropped weight at first, dude, oh my god, I got drunk so fast. I was shocked. But then, as I started getting used to this body weight that I'm at now, I'm like, I'm at my best for drinking, because like I can drink a lot and act the same. Like that's my goal for now. Like I want to drink as much as possible and just be the same person as I am sober, as I am drunk, you know. But
Well, is that really an ideal goal to have?
I don't think he wants it like in a...
it's because like it's more of like,
Not like
I just don't want to.
alcoholic,
Yeah, it's not alcoholic trait.
perspective. It's like
It's just so, like at parties and shit. I just don't want to like
season more
be
like a way
stupid.
where he is able to control.
Yeah, I just want to control my body when I'm like
No, so
at the hardest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's like times where like, you know, the last podcast we did, you saw how I acted, dude. That shit was so embarrassing. So like, I don't want to be like that shit again.
But to be fair, that was a lot.
It was a lot, bro.
I didn't expect
Dude,
you to be able to handle that shit.
I don't know. I just like putting my body through hard situations. I told you, I like when
to test for limits.
I do want to test my limits. You think being quad faded is like hard?
I don't know. I think it just all depends on...
I'm gonna try it.
It depends on what hits more, to be honest.
You know what pissed me off? Hold on, I gotta edit. I want to edit this part off.
It's like when I'm-
35.
when I'm
Okay,
class-
you remember when we were at
one that's more-
Hold on, I gotta edit this name out. You know what pissed me off? Remember when this party?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that one. We'll just call her that. Hold up. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, that chick.
Yeah.
When she told me she had asthma,
That was fucking weird.
like I understand. I understand if it's cigarettes.
To be honest,
Yeah.
like, I don't know. It seemed like she was so like childish about it, like the way she was saying it.
I understand if it's a cigarette. You know what I mean? Girl, what are you doing? But
I
like,
stretched my feet on the couch.
but like, it was just weed, bruh. It was just weed, dude. I have
And
asthma.
also, we were outside and the
Yeah,
doors
we were already
were closed.
outside. Like she could have just closed the door, or like
The
I
doors
guess the
were
way you
closed.
say it. Yeah, but she could have just been like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna close the door,"
Because-
or like,
because
"Can you
Emma-
guys just keep the door, please?" Like the way she
Yeah.
said it, she was a lot more dramatic about it
Because-
instead of just saying like, "Oh, like can you guys just keep the doors closed?" Like I don't want to smell or whatever, you know, like.
Like,
the way
I
you said it,
understand
instead
that.
of, like, and she was kind of more like, she was a lot more aggressive about.
She was
it,
just
like,
being aggressive about it,
demanding,
dude.
Like she wasn't gonna take no for an answer. Like
Yeah.
you were gonna be like rude about it or something. Like obviously Emma would.
Also, Emma literally asked if she can smoke inside, and she's like, "No, just smoke on the." She said,
Outside.
"If you could just smoke on the balcony, that's fine." And then she did, and then she came out. And we
Yeah.
were like,
So then, like I was like, okay, but I was like, alright for sure. Like
Yeah, like I respect her, dude. I respect the fuck out of her. It's
Yeah,
just that like,
obviously.
like I have asthma too, bruh. And I be smoking the shit. I be chiefing, bruh.
Yeah.
And like,
It's a little dramatic.
it is, yeah. Like, and no disrespect to her. I understand why, but like, you know, just come on, bruh.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit of toxic chemicals.
She'd be fine if she smelled.
Right.
anything.
I can chug this shit, right?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Damn, bruh. You know we hit like 45 minutes already?
"Oh my gosh, really?"
Yeah. This is what I love about okay.
It's gonna be in the reel for the podcast. Yo. Pause. Good job.
Nice.
This was Johnny's bottle, bruh.
Yeah. He brought it.
I was telling my friends David and Damien the other day, like, you know, like I honestly like every here and then I can't believe like, dude, I have a podcast, you know, like.
That's pretty badass.
But I think one of my favorite things about like having a podcast is like, I'm not gonna say it's an excuse, but like, it's an excuse to hang out with friends and just talk shit, you know.
It's just pretty nice.
Yeah, I think it's just nice. Like we're just here
Like,
talking
cool
shit about
get-together
people.
thing, too, because sometimes like the way we plan it, it's
Mhm.
like, you know, we specifically make time for this.
Yeah, like some
like,
like for
yeah.
some podcasts like we're here to talk about shit, and then just for
Yeah.
others like we're here to talk
Like, I
to
feel
talk
like that
shit.
last time when me and Ivan came, when it
Mhm.
was supposed to be like Johnny, Josh, and Isaias,
Mhm.
like Ivan and I just came just so like we could just be here.
Yeah.
With you guys and chill.
Oh yeah, but I love
Even when
to
Johnny
invite
was-
you guys.
Johnny was gonna be here. Ivan and I weren't really planning on like talking or anything, which we were cool with. We're like, oh,
Yeah.
just go and chill with you guys, like whatever, do a little thing with you guys, like whatever you guys are doing, you guys are drinking or smoking.
Dude, I just want a studio. Like, like,
Like a
re-
studio for your podcast.
yeah, like realistically, and I'm gonna be completely honest about this. I don't want this podcast to grow.
Really?
Really?
You want it to stay like this?
I like it like this, cause like I just don't like the attention of too many people.
Mhm.
Like I wouldn't mind like,
you think like you have to filter it a lot more.
no, I would never filter this shit.
But like if it got to like a lot of people, you think like
I would never filter. The day I have to filter something is the day I'd stop doing the podcast.
really?
I don't want to uncensor myself. I would never do that. But like, I just like to
You're
talk
pretty
shit
big
with
on
my
that.
friends.
Like, you like being able to just share all your shit.
Well, I just believe in freedom, you know.
Yeah, you were talking about that last time.
Yeah. So like, but I'd prefer to have a whole studio where we could smoke anything we want, get as drunk as we want. It's fun,
Yeah, it's fun.
and it's just like I said, like it just gives me an excuse to hang out with like my friends.
Yeah, that's always like a cool thing. too.
Have a
It's not-
have a
it's not
genuine.
just that
yeah,
when we
'cause,
do
like,
the podcast, it's like
When we hang out, like, you know, we go bowling and shit like that. Like, realistically, like, when can we have a conversation just talking
that's
about
true,
shit?
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
Because
That's true.
I noticed, like, for myself, I really like psychology. And I just like talking to my friends and shit and just knowing what made them as a person. I don't know. I just, like, do shit, you know? But yeah.
What is your guys' philosophy in life?
What do you mean philosophy?
Like, philosophy, like, you know, like you, like a thing that,
Can I interrupt you?
yeah,
What's your philosophy first?
I don't know.
Like, what do you think like life is and shit like that?
Yeah, just like,
Like the
yeah,
purpose or like is there a purpose?
like
you
what
have to
you
find?
think, what do you think it is to be like living?
I guess for me, it was like at first just like live life, and it's still the same thing. Cause like right now I'm in between like I want to live in the healthiest life as possible, but I like to smoke, I like to drink, I like to be unhealthy, you know. So like I guess right now my philosophy is like be as healthy as you can while being unhealthy.
I think my philosophy is to realize that honestly, no one even gives a fuck.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
It's so hard because this past month I feel like I've been really insecure lately.
me too.
But like honestly,
That would be-
who the fuck cares?
Mhm.
Like, what's the effect gonna be if someone doesn't like you? Nothing. Make some new
Yeah,
friends. You
they're
know?
just haters, you know.
Yeah, like go out, have fun, make some friends. Which this is what I'm trying to work on too. Like meet new people and stuff. Like it's scary, but I'm just gonna fucking go for it.
Yeah, go on. That's how I feel, cause like I notice with myself, like I'm really insecure, and I'm only comfortable around people I know. So there's like,
So
you
it's
know,
harder when you're not-
it's harder with people I don't know. Like,
Yeah, same.
remember, like you know how you had your last party, like the
Mhm.
last one you had, like
I get kind of nervous sometimes.
Yeah, 'cause, like,
insecure.
I was super insecure showing up to that, cause like I didn't know anyone, you
Yeah,
know.
and you didn't go with anyone?
Yeah, but like when I did show up, and then I just started getting comfortable. Like it was nice, you know.
Yeah, honestly, like I hung out with some friends the other day, Sarah's boyfriend and his friends, and like at the end of the night, I just felt so fucking embarrassed. I was like, why am I acting like this?
Right?
I just felt like I was being so annoying, but like I wasn't. I was just being like normal, you know.
Yeah.
So like I feel like it's just like meeting new people. I'm just like,
kind of overthinking.
You just definitely overthinking, bro. Yeah, dude, I overthink a lot.
It's like me too.
I'm so insecure.
It's like things that it's like I don't know. It just seems off when like it could be nothing about it, but it's like
just like overthinking.
Yeah, because there's always a possibility of like certain things that can happen, or like that may be the case, but it's like it might not even be true, but it's like just the fact that that could have happened, and there's always that doubt. I feel like, or whatever.
Yeah, cause like
it's like you never know.
Like I don't hang out with you and your sister that often, so like. When we went to go hiking, like I was insecure. Like I don't know how this could turn out. Like maybe they hate it, maybe they don't. Yeah.
I had fun.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, it was fun, dude. It was so fucking fun.
For me, I didn't really care. Like,
yeah.
I was just like, oh, it's just gonna be like another.
Yeah, like in the beginning,
like it's fun.
Like becoming friends with you guys. Like I was
nervous or something
like I was overthinking stuff.
Yeah,
but now like I don't really give a fuck at all. Like
right.
I feel like I'm so comfortable around you.
I was gonna say I think it's like we just become more comfortable and stuff like that. So.
Exactly.
Because at first it definitely was like that. You're not as comfortable and everything.
Can I have a pillow, please?
Yeah, sure. Pillow. Is it blanket?
No, there's a
that's
pillow.
what that is.
It's a backpack. Oh, that's my podcast backpack, bro. Damn, bro. You know what I like about this new setup? I can do podcasts like wherever. Like we don't have to go back into my room.
That's true.
My fucking stupid hot ass room. And it's sweaty, dude.
Yeah. What's your philosophy, Isaiah?
I think at first it was more of like trying to find a purpose or like stuff like that, you know, your why and everything. But which I still believe, like, you know, I think that's like important and everything, and it like it's definitely like one of the stages you come across in life. Like once you're older, you reflect back on your life, you kind of decide whether like it was worth it, or like if you think, you know, you live like a good life. That's when you start to think of like you have your regrets and like you wish things you wish you did, or like, you know.
Yeah.
And I feel like at that point I just want to be able to like reflect back, you know, look back at everything and just think like it was worth it, like happy with the life that I lived. Like doesn't mean I have to do everything that like I want to do, or like
I think
accomplish
that's
everything,
good.
but as long as you're like satisfied with your life, like happy with it, you know, because obviously at some point it's gonna come to an end. So to be able to like look back, you know, kind of like type shit when you're like on your deathbed or something, or like you're like sick, you know, you're gonna come, you know, to like the end, and just being able to like look back at everything, just being happy with everything, like, or even like content with how things turned out, whatever like it is that you want and everything, that's like worth it, you know.
I mean,
that's just like everything pays off or whatever.
Yeah.
You know? Like just.
If you guys died tomorrow, do you guys think that you'd be content?
I'd be content.
Really?
I would. Yeah, I feel like.
I don't think I would.
Like, yeah, sure, I haven't done a lot of stuff, but like, I'm really satisfied with the shit I have done. Like, I've made everyone else happy in my life, and that's what makes me happy. So like I said, like as long as everyone else is happy, I could care less if I die.
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't be happy really, or feel like I lived the life that I'd be okay with like leaving behind, you know, because obviously there's still so many other things I want to do, haven't tried, you know, I'm still young and everything, so I guess it makes sense if there weren't so many things that I have done at this point, but like I think content, yeah, like I'm happy with how things are right now, you know, stuff like that, things I've experienced, things like, you know, just how things are right now at the moment. Like I'd be content, but it would be unfortunate because like there's so much more to life, you know?
Something that I think about a lot, and I kind of hate that I think about it, but like it's just something I have to like who do you guys think is gonna be like one of our first friends that die, you know?
I think
but, yeah, because like
I think it's gonna be me.
I hope not. I fucking hope not, bruh.
I just have a feeling I'm gonna die young in a fatal death.
I don't know why, but like there was like some time where I thought that I was gonna like die in a car crash.
Oh,
I
dude.
do that every day.
And I thought that, I don't think that anymore really. Maybe because I don't really think about it, but like I don't know why. And it'd be when I was driving. Like I would think of that. I'd be like, damn, and I truly did think that. Like I don't know what it was. Like I've never even been in like a car crash.
I 100% think I'm gonna either die in like a car accident or some like fatal death, like a murder or drowning.
I fucking hope
like,
not.
Not like a
I
natural
was like,
death.
damn, I'm like, I truly believe. I was like, I'm like, it doesn't mean like right now that I'm driving or like in the near future, or, like in a few years. Like it could be like
any day,
when I'm
bro.
way older, like anytime. But the way that I'm gonna go out is like it's gonna be like a car crash. I don't know why.
I think that too.
I thought that so much.
I don't know.
I really think.
I just like cause like, you know, unfortunately, death is like really common in my family, so I get that shit a lot. But like, in family, like I love my family and all, but like, I haven't had a friend died yet, you know.
Yeah.
And like, I know there's like people who are great older than us, like have friends died and shit. But like,
Yeah, that's true.
from here, like, you know, often I think about like, who's gonna be the first person I fucking know
Wow, I've
who
never thought
passes
about
away?
that.
Yeah, and like, I hope you guys don't think about it, because I really don't. Like, this shit's so toxic to think about. But like, I think about it often because it's just so often in my life. But like who's gonna be that first person who calls me in the middle of the night, or like just any time during the day, like, hey, like this person died, you know?
What's interesting though, I've never thought about a friend. Like I don't ever think about you guys dying. I either think like I'm gonna die or one of my family members are gonna die.
I've thought about like, I've had like family members that have passed away, but it was like people that I'm not super close with. Like obviously some closer than others, but to a certain point. Like some of the like ones on my dad's side, like I don't see them often because the people that I live closer to, like in Oceanside and stuff like that, are like everyone on my mom's side. So
Yeah.
on my dad's side, it's like Temecula, which isn't far, you know.
Yeah,
but,
it's not that
like
far.
it's a little more to like visit every week. Like we would before a lot more, but then it just gets harder. Things change like that, so like it became a little less frequent, and so like kind of grow like a little further apart. Like you're still close with them, you know, still cool with all that, but you just don't see them as much, and like
Yeah.
you just don't feel like such a closer connection. Like at least for me, like with my dad's side, than like my mom's side. Like my mom's side, I see them all the time and shit like that, and like, you know, pretty often. So I thought about like, what if it was like someone that was like on my mom's side, or someone that I'm a lot closer with, like
Closer
for
to,
example,
yeah.
like my grandpa or something like that, or like my grandma that like I see every day because like I live with them and stuff like that. Like that shit would like
Yeah.
hit a lot harder. I'd be so much like more sad and like just fucking like it'd be so much harder on me than obviously like my other family members, like my dad's side or something like that. You know, I was sad, like I did cry and shit like that, like, you know, with everyone else, but I feel like it was easier to get like over with in a way.
I know what you mean.
Than like if it were to be like someone I'm a lot closer with, something like that.
Yeah.
It hasn't hit that great.
My grandma died. It's about to be a year since that hit, but like I remember, like, you know, hearing the news, my mom was fucking devastated.
Oh fuck. That's
Yeah.
why, like, that's what I'm saying.
And ever since that day, as toxic as it sounds, like I want to outlive my mom. Mostly because like, yeah, because like I do not want her to feel the pain of a fucking child dying, bruh. Like I realized how much I love my mom that day, cause I was crying. Like I cried for my grandma. Shout out to her. She was the homie. I just cared more about my mom being sad.
To be honest, I've never had anyone die.
I'm so happy for that. Yeah, and I pray to God that never
Maybe
happens
I'm
to you.
emotional or something, but
No, you're
when
not.
I think about them dying,
Well, the thing is,
Normal, you're not, you're just
the thing is
I don't
like,
really- but like it doesn't. I don't like care.
we just don't know. Like we can't really prepare for death.
No,
You're psycho.
no.
What's wrong with you?
I will care. Well, my grandparents, I'm not that close to
That's
either
what I'm
of them.
saying.
Like
It'll be sad for you, but
it'll be
yeah,
sad.
obviously, yeah.
I will be more sad for my parents.
Yeah, yeah, that's how I felt. Like I love my grandma. I met her so many times, but like I just didn't want my mom to feel pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that day, like it was like
my mom
4 or
was
5.
my
Yeah,
mom.
yeah. Like, it was like 4 or 5 in the morning when my brother woke me. I was like, "Yo, grandma died." And I was like, "Yo, what in the way?" And I just went to my mom. She was crying, bro.
That's how I see
That shit was
you,
sad, bro.
When you say your mom,
But-
you hate seeing that shit?
Yeah, like after that day, I was like, dude, I love my mom, but I have to outlive her. I can't let her. I can't die first, you know. I do not want her to feel that pain, because that shit would hurt me so bad. It's
I
like,
also gained. Sorry,
go for it. No, go for it. I finished almost.
you can finish it.
Yeah, I mean, it just sucks when my parents cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want them to cry. I'd rather. They work so hard, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
I've also gained so much more respect for my mom because I'm a nanny,
Mhm.
and it's like with 4 kids, all under the age of 3, and that shit is
That'll work.
difficult as fuck. And my mom basically has the same situation as she did,
Yeah.
and I don't know how the fuck she did it.
She did it though.
So I have a lot more respect for her.
Yeah, but Hey, glad you guys like turned out good. You know,
Yeah.
like, cause then there's some people like just turn out to be spoiled,
Yeah.
and I'm just really happy like you guys aren't spoiled. You guys could appreciate shit. You know.
Yeah, you guys are very strong. I think
Thank
did a
you.
great job.
Exactly what he said.
You guys are like.
Can I take some more of that?
Should we all go around and say a nice thing about another person?
What was that?
Should we all go around and say a nice thing about another person?
No.
What?
Okay, you guys can start
Just kidding.
complimenting me first.
Girl, come on.
This is last time.
Yeah,
I
what?
remember you did this.
When?
It was like it was a long time ago. It was like I think with like me, Ivan, Sway, and Sarah. Probably in the car or
so
something.
long
Well,
ago,
yeah,
though.
exactly. And you're like, okay, me first. And we're like, alright.
Just so I know what you guys will say, and I can say nice things about you guys. Actually, you want me to go first? I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. Both the boys, I think you guys are very respectful men.
Men. How many do you hate?
Hate?
Yeah.
Men?
How many men do I hate?
Yeah.
I have a whole list.
Bruh. Okay.
I'm just joking. I don't hate anyone.
Strongly dislike.
No, I actually don't. Couldn't even name any. Famous people, multiple, but
Yeah.
but friends, no. Anyway.
Dude.
Anyway. You guys are both respectful. I think you're really nice. You're pretty funny
Oh, thank
too.
It was like the nice thing you ever say. Make it seem like you hate me.
You're funny and
This shit's so good, bruh.
and you're
Oh, yeah,
smart.
I
This
know.
shit is so
Oh,
good,
thank
bruh.
And Ozzy, you're respectful and you're also really nice. You're very welcoming. And I just feel like you have a lot going for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna shout out to like all the people who've hated on me.
Facts.
I was telling you, like, I like when life is hard.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking
I
love.
was listening when you said that.
Yeah, I love when life is
But you
hard.
told me that like before too. Like,
Mhm.
I think it was when we were like hiking with them.
Yeah.
Like when we were like hanging out, kind of like
Mhm.
afterwards and stuff like that.
Dude, this shit, dude, realistically, Haley, I know this is nicotine and it really shouldn't get you high, but this shit gets me high as fuck.
Just got you a little buzzed.
Yeah, it does get
Or
me a
like
little buzz.
like a head buzz for a
Exactly,
second.
exactly.
But honestly, sometimes I like when there's some problematic situations in my life because I add a little spice to it. Takes me off the normal routes.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's a little boring.
Yeah.
I was telling Isaiah, like, I like when life is hard, because just like
You
when.
already said that.
Shit, dude.
You were telling him
But
as
now
well.
let's do.
not just
Now
me.
let's finish our nice.
Can I
circle.
interrupt you guys?
No. Let's do our nice circle now.
I wasn't gonna be mean, but like, the fucking Mad Dog and whatever and the nicotine is like it's all hitting me at once.
Damn, really?
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I like when life is hard.
So let's do a nice circle now.
I was just gonna say when life is hard,
You
bruh.
said that already.
Yeah, well, I didn't finish. I like when life is hard because like it just makes when life is easy, it just makes me appreciate it more, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So when life is hard, it's just nice, I guess.
Thank
Yeah.
you, Mom. I appreciate that.
I wasn't saying thank you to you, bro. What are you saying?
No,
I'm just
saying
kidding.
Thank you. I'm saying thank you. I
Isaiah's turn
appreciate
now.
those words. Just for both of you guys.
I'm gonna interrupt you guys. When do you guys think your guys' ego hits you guys the most?
When people compliment me.
When I'm drunk.
Yeah, that's me.
When people compliment
And probably when I compliment as well.
me. Yeah.
It makes you feel good. And you're like,
Really good.
damn, like,
That's my love language. Words of affirmation.
Isaiah, I'm fucked up.
oh my God. Like, damn.
Okay, let's do the nice circle now.
Okay, nice circle. What are we gonna be nice about?
I'll go.
No,
I'll
we're
go.
doing
I'll go.
compliments.
Alright, for Ozzy, I admire how like motivated, like determined you are. You have like a good mindset. I feel like it's not the ordinary one. Not like in a bad way. I'm saying that, but it's one that's very like
Like real.
tough-minded.
well-rounded.
Tough-minded, like not some pussy shit. You know,
You don't follow the
like the
crowd.
average person wouldn't be able to. Kinda, like,
I would never do that.
It's a little harder. So I guess what I'm saying is like you're stronger.
I like
mindset, and I feel like it does make you stronger. And the way you like live life, you know, like your mindset, like I said, and you know, the things you do, like the actions you actually take to live that way is like pretty cool. Like I can tell what you're trying to do is like, you know, really like strive.
Well, stop, because you're gonna make me cry.
Like really strive to make yourself better. Like,
Oh fuck yeah! No, dude, my goal,
Pretty cool.
and I think this is just one of the things I'm too negatively affected by is like, I'm scared when I reach my absolute best. Like let's say I do reach my best, like then what?
I'd love to reach that point.
I don't want to reach my best, cause like
Yeah, because you always want to like.
I want to keep improving.
Motivation.
Yeah, like
But I don't think there is like.
I really don't want to reach my
The
best.
thing is, you're gonna reach your best, and then you're gonna fall back down.
Exactly,
So-
and like I'm scared of that, cause like I know no matter what situation I get in, like I'll be able to build myself back up from. But I'm just scared of that journey. Even though as much as I love the fucking journey of life being hard, it's scary. Cause no matter what, it's still hard.
Yeah.
I still get affected by that shit. So like, I love life when it's hard, but it hurts, dude. It fucking hurts. But yeah.
And then for Haley,
Haley, what's like?
No. I'm not answering any questions.
I was just gonna say like, what do you think is something you struggle with right now?
I'm struggling to finish this conversation that we started 10 minutes ago.
hey, answer
I'm
the
not
question.
struggling. Yeah, I'm
I
feeling
wanted to
just
hear what
fine.
Isaiah was gonna say about
Answer the
me.
question.
I don't know what I'm struggling right now.
Well, think.
But there's something you have to be.
Okay.
Well, you don't have to. Okay.
You're being dry.
How about this? How about this?
Hey, what
We'll
are
let
you guys are gonna say?
we'll let Isaiah answer and then you go.
Okay.
No, just go.
Yeah, just go.
Just answer.
No, I'm talking to you. Just
Okay.
go.
Saying go.
Something I struggle with right now.
Okay, then we'll go with yeah. What's something you struggle to
Sorry, I'm
struggle?
being mean.
You don't have to be, bro.
Okay. I just wanted to hear some compliments.
You just want to hear compliments?
Don't think I'm egotistical.
You're not, bro.
Okay. Something I struggle with right now is I have some body dysmorphia.
Uh huh.
Also, I overthink things a lot.
Me too.
So.
I think that one thing that helps with like
And-
people.
And
Sorry.
I have some anger problems.
Why do you think you have anger problems?
Just when people, well, I've been
You get
getting,
frustrated
I've been
and
getting really rude to Sarah lately.
I knew it. I fucking knew it. I'm sorry.
Just because.
I'm sorry.
Why do you know that?
Cause you guys are just like no disrespect, but like I just feel like siblings just like you have that love hate relationship, you know?
Yeah.
I think the way you get like that is because of how comfortable you are with them.
Yeah, cause like,
Yeah.
you're comfortable enough to
I-
hate her, you
I
know?
have, like some family members or like my parents. Like I remember when I was younger, the way I like talk back or like just be such a little
Dude,
like
yeah.
brat and shit, just like an asshole, like a fucking like immature ass kid. Like
Haley
the way
can't
I
hit
get, I feel like I be like that only to them because I would always be like, why do I act like this towards them, but I never act this way like with
As in-
teachers or like
with
I always
friends
think
and
about
shit?
that. I always compare it with that, like just because it was like another like authority like position or whatever, like person that is like in charge or whatever, like at home, like with my grandparents or like my parents, like I didn't care, like I wouldn't be embarrassed, but if it was at school, like I'd never act that way, like anything, talk bad. I'd notice that I'd be more respectful to like my teachers and stuff. So I always wondered like why, like
Did-
if I care so much more about my parents and like love them and stuff like that. But I realize it's because like how much.
Do you guys think you guys act differently around your parents? Like a different personality?
Each parent or both parents? What do you mean?
I
Both
feel like I act
parents.
the same
As a
but
personality?
to both.
Yeah.
But not like it's the same as like how I am as well.
'Cause
Obviously
I-
just a little less like
Mhm.
jokes and like the certain like
Cause I know for me, like
words I use.
I really like to use fucked up words and fucked up things to
Yeah,
make me
so-
laugh. Cause you know me,
Shit
like
that, like
yeah.
my mom, she'll laugh.
yeah, like
You know,
but like
I really
when I'm
like
with
it.
around my parents, my brother or my both of my parents, like I'll be as pure as I can, cause I fucking love them, dude. Like I want to just be as pure as I can. But like when I'm around with you guys, like I don't care. I'll just
I feel
say
like I'm like that. You're saying I don't
Uh-huh.
care when I'm with my parents sometimes.
Yeah.
More with my mom than my dad because like my dad's a little more serious sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Not like he'll be mad, but like my mom is just a lot more like enthusiastic about things or like gonna like she just finds things funnier. Like she kinda,
Yeah.
like not dumb, but like she finds dumb things like funny. So I know I'm able to be like that with her, and then like she'll laugh and shit like that. But my dad will be more like serious about it. Or whatever. He's not as like.
This shit's so delicious. It's delicious, bro. It's really good.
Okay, for Haley.
Yeah, Haley.
What are we doing again?
Which sister do you Which sister do you Which sister do you hate the
I'd
most?
say-
Ooh, yeah, it's a
I don't hate
discussion.
them at all.
I'm that perfect answer. As
Okay,
you
for
should.
Haley, I'd say I like that you're very nice, very respectful. You've always been since like we first met. You guys
We're still
both
doing
love
this?
her. Yeah, we gotta do it.
JK. Go on.
And I think you're very funny as well. Sometimes like it's funnier when, cause sometimes you don't try to be funny, but it's just like, funny. Like, you know, I don't know.
I think I like that in people when like
Yeah,
they're not trying to be
yeah,
funny,
yeah,
they're
that's
just
like
funny in general.
Intentionally funny, not like in a making fun of you way, but like.
No, like
things
you're
you say
laughing.
or,
You're
like,
laughing at
certain-
you.
Yeah.
Not like,
You know what's one thing that I
Because
find
you
funny?
Funny too. It's like, but it's not like a joke or whatever. Like sometimes that you make, but even like your jokes, sometimes they're not funny, but that's what makes them funny. But they can be funny though. It's not like a dick. It's like it's just truly.
I think one of the funniest things that you with your sisters is like how much you guys get into fights.
Yeah. That's true.
Cause I know you guys don't mean it. Like realistically, I know you guys don't mean it.
Okay.
But it's just so funny. It is like one of the yeah. Go
Yeah, I
on.
said that. I said funny. What I said? Oh yeah, I already said you're nice. You're
Yeah,
respectful.
you guys are fucking
Listen
cool.
off.
You're always, you know, you guys always been there for. You know, you guys would give us the rides back home and everything, and then just like anything else that we and stuff like that. You guys are real ones. Love your mom. Your dad's pretty cool. I've only met him like a few times.
I think the first time I was actually able to hang out with you guys is when we went to go watch like Yvonne and Isaiah play soccer.
Oh shit.
I don't know if you guys remember that. Like
Yeah.
when we were cheering for them. I think that was like one of the first times I was like actually able to hang out with you guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
That was a long time ago, bro.
Like the relationship we have, you know, our friendship that we've had. I feel like obviously, like you said, we've grown a lot closer over time and stuff like that. Like more comfortable. How you said it's like kind of awkward at first. I would notice that as well
It's a
too.
long list.
Huh?
Long list.
Well, I did the same with like Ozzy.
Yeah.
I'm just letting it all roll out.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like I have like a long, like I use a lot of words.
Yeah.
Like
Isn't my
long
fucking
things.
dog sleeping over there or something?
Where?
Do you not hear that? Like people just moving over there? Is that my cat?
Like this?
No, there's someone moving over there. I swear to God.
Sorry.
Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Go on. What were you saying?
I think that was it.
That's
I don't
it.
know, I can't figure out.
Ozzy's turn. For
Yeah.
Isaiah and myself.
Well, I mean, this just goes for both of you guys. I'm just like happy you guys are like just able to be here, you know. Cause like I notice with myself, like I'm very insecure, like with people who I hang out with and shit. It's like, do they really care about me, or do they just like the things that I do and shit like that? So like just slowly and slowly, like I'm trying to like get into my head, like yeah, they like to hang out with me, they like to do this and that, but I don't know. I just like to do shit. I just guess I like to get shit done with people. I don't know. Yeah. This Mad Dog is starting to hit.
Oh, that's what that is, MD?
Yeah, the MD, the MD 2020. I can still handle this. What about you, Sarah?
No,
Haley.
and it wasn't even a joke.
It wasn't a joke. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna
Oh my
cry.
God. It's not that hard.
Oh my
You're the
God.
only one that's been here the whole night.
It's not that bad. It's just like
He's gone.
I confuse the names. I just confuse. No.
Okay.
No. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just forget sometimes. But I can remember, you know. Yeah.
Did
Sure.
we already go through all of this?
We went through everything. Yeah. We can end it if you guys want to.
Yeah, how long has it been?
Like,
Oh, wow.
like an hour, dude. We already hit an hour.
An hour and a half?
More, yeah, they go around.
Alright.
Yeah.
Feels
Like I said, like that's one of the things I like about this podcast. Like, it almost gives me like an excuse to hang out with my friends. You know, just
Yeah.
talk shit on the internet and just post it.
And it's not like we're only doing it for the podcast. It's
Like we're honestly just talking. Like
Yeah.
Like, as much as I wish this
This
wasn't
should be
recorded, because
recorded.
this would be, like, as real as possible, but, like, it's just an extra layer and shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. I'm glad I started this, because, you know, like I said before, like, I'm able to hang out with my friends just to talk
It's really
shit.
cool.
Like, when I did the podcast with
And
Gilbert and
I know how
being...
much you like the podcast too,
Dude, I fucking love
That's what I-
podcasts,
like,
dude.
you have your own.
Listening to them is so funny. But, like, having my own is just amazing. Like, having you, Haley, and, like, having different people on. It's just nice. But,
Sarah has not even been on your podcast before.
and I don't care. JK,
So I don't know
Sarah.
why you said Sarah.
It was just an accident,
I don't know
bruh.
why you said Sarah.
It was an accident.
Sarah is like asleep right now. She doesn't even know.
Dude,
What's going on
how much
with
does she work?
She normally works 3 days a week. They're 12-hour shifts.
12
But she
hours?
picked up an extra shift this week, so tomorrow's her extra shift, so she's doing 4 days a week.
Ouch. I mean, she's getting paid for that
She
shit,
She gets
though.
double time for picking up an extra shift.
Yo, that's a lot of money, bruh.
She works a lot. I remember when you guys told me that when we went on the hike. Even 3 days, bro. 12-hour shifts.
Dude, I want to go on that hike again. I want to go back to Torrey
I
Pines.
think
That shit
next
was...
time we should do more of the hike.
I want to run.
You can put her in swimsuits and go in the water.
I want to go in the water, dude. I want to
Yeah.
drown and get eaten by a shark.
Sounds fun.
I think I could beat a shark, bro.
Shark tastes good.
Have you tried shark?
Yeah, it's good.
What was like one of your...
I don't support eating sharks.
Why?
Do you like
They
eating
kill too
seafood?
many
we
sharks.
just cut the fins and we just made fin soup or whatever.
And that's really bad for
I'm just kidding.
sharks.
I'm just kidding. No, it was
Fin
actually a
soup?
shark. I just wanted.
Remember the conversation?
It was like a little baby shark though. It was really.
People
cute.
think sharks are more dangerous than humans, but humans are more dangerous than sharks.
Humans are just more dangerous than anything.
Like, they kill so many sharks for
That's
what?
true. Humans are more dangerous.
Yeah, like humans are the worst fucking
Literally,
thing,
like-
dude.
Destroy the fucking world.
We are
We
destroying the
can.
world.
Yeah, we are.
But I
Yeah.
mean like instantly.
Well, we are. That's what
Well,
we're
this
doing
is
right now.
instant.
Yeah, you're right.
This is a process. Over
I mean-
time. But I mean like instant. It's fucking like bombs and shit like that, bro. Everything would be fucking over.
I asked this question yesterday, so I'm just gonna ask you today. Like,
Okay.
what I was thinking, like, we are aliens if you think about it.
Well, yeah. Well,
Like,
it
in
depends
our
on how
own
you
way,
think of
like,
aliens.
do-
Aliens are just like people that are not from
Here.
a certain area.
What's-
That's why they would like describe immigrants and stuff like that as aliens because they're not from
Here.
here or this
Yeah.
Yeah.
area that they're like talking about. But obviously, it could like be used in a more disrespectful way. And then when we say aliens, you think of these two-eye creatures, whatever. like
Green
big
boys.
head, green, yeah, spaceship, UFO, whatever.
Yeah. Well, actually, I read this book called The Popol Vuh. It's like about Mayan. It's like the Mayan religion,
Mhm.
basically. It was really interesting because it talked about the creation of humans and stuff like that. I actually don't really know. Didn't God just put Adam and Eve and then that's it?
Well, I mean,
I don't know. To be
I
honest.
think
don't
it's
know
more
about
of like
the-
cells
I
and
don't really believe that
organisms.
because of all that stuff.
But it was really interesting because it talked about how they became on Earth. Like there's these gods, like not like Greek gods, they're like
Mhm.
Mayan gods,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a whole story. You'd have to actually read it, but basically they tried many times. They first started off with they created the Earth, and they wanted something.
Like a life.
They wanted a life form to be worshipped. That was
Mhm.
their whole, I think, like, who's going to worship me because we just created this whole earth for them.
Oh, so they wanted
you know?
other
They wanted someone
people to worship them,
worship them.
or is
so,
another life?
Yeah,
whatever?
so-
Can I interrupt you?
Mhm.
How often do you read like books and stuff like that?
I don't read that often
You
actually.
used to a lot more.
I'm in school.
Oh.
It's hard
Mhm.
because, you know.
Yeah.
But I had to read that for class, so I read that for class. But,
Back when you go to Barnes and Noble.
yeah. But, so they first created animals, but the animals didn't speak their language, you know?
I see.
So they're like,
That's an interest.
they're not worshiping me, like, and they
So they
made
keep
they
making
made
more and stuff
so
like
they
that?
made the animals like, fuck you guys, we don't like you guys anymore.
So it'd be like,
so
they made crabs and
basically
they didn't worship them, they didn't talk, and then it
well
was
they
like
only
or was it just like
there's just a
animals
whole
as a whole?
different whole
Okay, so
animal.
just a bunch of different
Yeah.
ones, shit like that.
And
Okay.
like, okay, you're not worshiping me, so your whole life they're just gonna have to eat each other. You know, that's why
Oh,
there's
really?
like a whole
Yeah, that's actually really
the whole
interesting.
animal kingdom, yeah. So
Like the
then
whole
they
fucking
started off.
the chain.
Yeah,
and shit
exactly.
Like
Then they made mud people, and like
Mud
mud
people.
people like couldn't really speak. They were all disfigured and stuff like that. So they scratched that.
That's interesting.
They tried to make stick people, but like it just didn't work out either. Like it was a little better than the mud people, but it didn't really work out.
And then they use bricks, like the big bad wolves.
The smart
No.
people.
But
The smart people.
so they kept those wood people for a
They
while,
blow the house down.
and then this whole thing went down with these gods and then these other gods. So like the whole battle went down. So anyway, so the twins, they're two twins. They kill off the gods that
Sarah and Haley
were
killed
creating
off
the
gods.
humans, and they won, and they wanted another chance at creating people, so they made everything into darkness, and they brought all the other guards together, and they just talked about it in the dark, and they just sparked like how we're gonna figure out humanity, and it was perfect. That's how they created us. And when they asked the people, they're like, "What do you guys know?" They're like, "We know everything. We can see everything. Like, you know, like."
So then that was like human.
Wait, so they're like, they know too much now. They know everything. So they're like, we can't have these people living on Earth
Because
that
then
know
they're like more
everything.
powerful.
Because then
or
it's
at
like
least,
you guys could
equivalent
take.
to them.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
you're just creating more gods, you know. So they rule like the people. So they just limited some of their brain
I
and
see.
brain knowledge, and that's how we think today. So I thought it was really interesting
That is really
how.
cool.
Which I don't know any about the other religions. I
I
feel like.
never believed like when I was younger and stuff like that. I believed in God and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Just more because of like my parents.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's just kind of what I was like taught. But then as like I got older, I like slowly started to like believe it less and less.
That's what I feel. Yeah.
And I was just like less convinced of like the whole like God and then what he just like made everything appear and stuff like that. Like everything.
He's the homie, I think.
I just
I don't really know if
believe
he
like
is.
evolution is a lot
Yeah. No, evolution is crazy.
believable.
I
It
do-
seems a lot more
I
just-
do definitely believe in the scientific part of it.
Yeah,
Mhm.
But it's just interesting
But
to
that
see
you
how
said
other
there,
religions.
that's actually really cool.
Like
That's
it's
interesting.
super interesting how
That's pretty cool.
how other
'Cause I've
religions
never
think.
even heard of that shit before.
But yeah, I don't really believe it. Well, actually no, I do believe in the gods. I believe in all the gods, like the Hindu god, the
Okay.
Christian god, the Buddha god. I just don't believe in religion.
That's
So you believe
respectable.
in gods, like you think they actually do exist and stuff like that?
I think they exist.
Really?
If there's a whole community going about saying
Like
that
an
there's
afterlife, right?
gods, yeah. I don't know if like I don't really.
I don't know if I would believe that if like there are actual gods.
I believe in an afterlife. It wouldn't be
believe in
nice.
afterlife.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
just
the God
doing
is
whatever the
like-
fuck you want.
I don't know.
It's because I took
It's
a
only like each group.
yeah.
Like, the religion, like, because they have their own. I feel like if there's actually like some or one, it'd be like shared amongst.
I think it's-
everyone.
Well, I think it's interesting how it is because, like in Greek mythology, there's multiple gods. There's Zeus
I
and stuff
never
like
really
that.
understood all of that, like Greek mythology. Because when
Yeah.
I always think of God, it's like, oh, there's only one.
Yeah. So like in
whatever,
Greek
like-
mythology, there's multiple
But then I was
gods.
like, yeah, so I was like, wait.
So
is there one
why
God or
wouldn't
not?
there be multiple gods all the time? You know, like the actual gods, not the Greek gods.
Yeah.
I just like, I don't really support someone who's super powerful. You know, like, why do I have to worship you? You know, like,
That's why I don't really
what's the
like
point?
that about it either. Cause I don't know why you gotta like. I understand people that like look up to them, kind of like a role model type thing, but I don't know.
Just
not
like,
too convinced on all that.
you're gonna
Like,
be
it doesn't
s-
have to be someone that you do these things for, and like that you look up to. No disrespect to people that do. You know,
Yeah.
like, everyone's got their reasons.
Yeah.
They got their things and stuff like that. Like it makes them happy. Like that's good. You know, like that's what matters for them the most. But like, why not like for yourself?
Yeah.
Do it for yourself. Like you just do it because like that's what you want. Stuff like that. I don't feel bad. Okay.
I just think if there's these gods and they have all these powers to make the world good,
Why haven't they?
and then they're not making it good, they're just allowing people to struggle,
I
then
don't
like,
think- I don't
what's the
really
point in
believe-
worshiping you? That's like saying like, supporting someone who's evil just because they
Yeah.
have the
Or,
power
like, they have the
position,
power,
just
but
because
they're-
they created Earth. Like, okay, well
Yeah.
now we're destroying it, so thanks for helping us out there.
Or not doing what they can to like fix it.
Yeah.
I don't really believe in that whole God thing. You said like you believe in like all of them, like for each like religion stuff like that. I don't really believe that just because I feel like I don't know. They all just like have their own ones.
How I
Like
picture
it's
it.
kind of been like created just by themselves, like one
Yeah.
thing. But I feel like it's all really similar though. Like God.
It
how
is
you
very
said, like,
connected.
Hindu God. Yeah, like it's all kind of, it's all the same really. Like the reasons for like what they do, the way they like look up to them, whether they pray to them, stuff like that. You know, like they all do certain things that are different. Like, kind of makes up their own religion, but in a way it is. Well, actually, completely, it is very similar because like it's comes down to like one thing or person or like what they just call a god that they like look up to, or is kind of like in charge, you know.
Yeah. I just think like if there's so many people on this earth.
You good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Go on.
Just a little bit.
Ozzy.
I didn't see the cable, but
What were you saying?
How there's people on earth and like repopulated and stuff. How did Adam and Eve just be the only people on earth and then?
I think it's wrapped around.
So like if there's other gods creating humans, then there's more humans on earth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Adam and Eve was first, and then those people were first.
Yeah,
And
but what I
why?
always wondered is like, I don't know, because like they say like Jesus or whatever, like God. Obviously, I don't know how all like the whole stories and stuff like that. So I'm sure like anyone that listens to this may be like, oh, well that's obviously because you know this is this. Like I don't know the whole stories and stuff like that. But like I remember when I like started thinking about it, and like you know they said that God or Jesus or whatever was the one that like created everything.
Mhm.
Like so who like created him? Or like he has parents and stuff, right? And then
He's
they
got
talk
that.
about like their civilization and like you know people that are older than him, like they're already like existing or created, but now there's like this person that was like born or God that was born that's like
Just like,
suddenly claiming to create everything. I don't know. It's just like I always
I don't know, bro.
like questioned a lot. It just didn't really make sense to me, so I think that's why more like
Doesn't make sense to me right now,
I
bro.
didn't believe it or like really wasn't convinced on all of it, you know.
I know what you
But
mean.
like right now that you were telling me that story, that was actually really interesting, and like I didn't really, but I don't believe it, but it's like I understand and it makes sense. Like it's not just a bunch of like bullshit like that, you know. Seems legit. Like it's just very understandable. Like if certain people would believe that, and even if they like don't think that's true or like it's, I don't know. Like I don't think it's true, but that's not like that crazy to think of, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like damn, like just someone to worship them, and then they have all that power, so obviously they do what they can to like. Like you said, they knew too much, and then animals,
Yeah.
yours, like all that shit. That's actually pretty interesting. I was like mind blown the whole time when you were telling me. I was like, no way.
Dude,
Like, damn.
I'm fucked up. Dude, yeah. This is a good episode, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty
Dude, we talked a lot about this shit, dude.
Yeah.
I got so into it.
I didn't think it was gonna be that long.
You know what I'm looking forward to? The first podcast. I'm looking forward to like the first podcast where I cry on it, which is yet to happen. I know when I have a good feeling when it's gonna happen, but not right now. It was fun.
It was fun.
All right, let's do an outro.
Let's do an outro.
Hold on. Give me 10 seconds.
wanna rap,
Absolutely.
Haley?
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to rap?
No.
Hey, you're a good singer, bro.
She usually always wants to. She's usually the one that.
Well,
does
maybe
it with
she's
me.
just tired, but it's like 2
I
in the
know.
morning.
That's what I'm saying though. Like that's why I asked. 'Cause
Is that
and it's
non-copyrighted Apple?
and it's
Alright,
okay that she
guys.
said no because usually.
Yeah, I don't
like, when we're in
mind,
the
dude.
car
It's
and
2 in the
stuff,
morning.
She always does it. No way.
All right, guys. Hope this was a good episode for
She's
everyone.
doing an outro.
Hope you guys have a good episode for everyone, and we had a pretty good conversation.
It was like
It was a
really
great
good. Yeah, it was
podcast.
such a good one.
Thank you all for
It's really
tuning
fun.
in. We appreciate you guys.
So,
Hope you guys.
Can I have your phone?
I
Give me your
missed
phone. Give me your phone.
And we hope to see you guys
She's
next
playing an
time.
outro, bro.
Hope you guys
This is so
enjoyed it, and
funny.
This was another episode of
Ozzy's Library.
Library.
see you next time.
That was crazy.